Alright.
Had to start the video over. First video, just got it poured, got into it, and a fly landed in it. So I rinsed it out with my little bit of water I had in here, sloshed it out. We're gonna start again. This is Smokehead High Voltage. I've never had the original Smokehead, so I can't comment to that. This is 58% alcohol by volume. It is Smokehead High Voltage Islay Single Malt Scotch Whisky, distilled and bottled in Scotland. Ian McLeod Distillers Limited. Like I said, 58%. I'm not going to read you the back. It doesn't say anything about non-chill filtered or color added, so we must assume both. With that darker color, I think it probably has color added. Maybe not. I don't know. It is what it is. It has, it's fairly viscous. Now we have a little water residue in here, so, and we got a little whiskey residue too. But I can tell you from the first time one, it kind of slowly builds the legs. Thin legs run fairly fast. Again, color, we're not gonna, color's irrespective of here. Without a statement of no color added, you can't make a, color means nothing in this case, to me. Okay, a little bit of alcohol up front. When they first opened this at 58%, the first neck pours, whew, it was all alcohol. Alcohol and peat, vegetal peat and smoke. That is all I got. It has been open 3 months. Oxidization has helped tremendously. This is developed into not such a bad whiskey now. I'm really starting to enjoy this. First opened it, I didn't want nothing to do with it, I'll be honest. I like peaty whiskeys, and even for a peaty whiskey, this one was just not, it wasn't coming around. But now, yes. So if you do buy this, I suggest you take a few neck pours, leave it open between the neck pours, leave the cap off, let it oxidize some, put the cap back on. 2-3 months later, reopen it and try it again. You're going to have a much different experience if your bottle is like mine. Peatiness, of course, that vegetal peatiness and smoke, I hit you right up front. There is a light fruitiness, not stone fruits, but just a light fruitiness. And this floral note there. The floral note is lilac. I get lilac. My grandmother, my mother grew them. My wife grows flowers, but she's never had lilacs to my knowledge. But I'm very well acquainted with what lilacs smell like. And there's a lilac note to it. Just gentle, but it's there. It's a gentle floral note. And it's not inhibitive in any way. There is also a seaweed note to this one, and that goes back to that sort of vegetal note, but there is a seaweed, a clear, the oceanic seaweed note going on. And that's what we get on the nose. Ash, ash, ash. Right up front, hit you on the nose. Ash. But then, some alcohol burn. It's there. But then, after the ash, after that vegetal peatiness, after that alcohol burn, you get those fruits. They come back in, those light fruits. They come back in. Some honey, some for sweetness is there. Salty, somewhat salty. Seaweedy, yes. The floral comes in now. So it is gradually changing across the tongue. And that's what I like. I've discussed it before. I like a whiskey that changes as it travels through the palate. This is doing that. Very harsh up front. It's finished with a sweet, salty, slightly salty, fruity, light fruits, and a floral note. The floral note not as prominent in the palate for me as it is in the nose, but it's still there hanging around. Good medium finish as far as Islay whiskeys go. A good medium finish on that. Very bold. You get the 58%. I'm not going to sit here and tell you you're not. If you like Islays, you'll probably like this. If you don't, you probably won't. I just had just a little bit of water. I'm just going to add some. I'm not, just a slight little pour, just like you would do if you were at a bar. You're not going to sit there. Well, I don't think most people's going to sit there and take a drop or any drops at a bar. There's a few that would. I'm not going to do that. I'm not wired that way. So I'm going to drink it just like I would if I was at a bar or out on my patio. Same difference to me. The water brings the floral out more in the nose, I can tell you right now. And to tell you how bold it is, from here to here, I still get the ashiness. I still get the smoke. It still assaults me. Excuse me. The nose doesn't change that much. Maybe a little bit more floral even. It's about the only change in the nose for me. The palate's becoming a little more phenolic with the water. A little more sweet. It'll hit you a lot less up front, on the front. So you're not fighting through the alcohol, smoke and peat, and that vegetal note. You're not fighting through that now. It's developing, dissipating real quick. It's leaving a sort of phenolic note. The fruits are still there. And the floral's not really changed that much in the, it just kind of hangs around in the background. A little more salty than sweet. Now, I'm getting that real salty note right there on the sides of my tongue. Not a bad dram. Wouldn't give it 2 cents. I wouldn't have gave 2 cents for it up front. I paid $71.16. I probably ever paid for it. You might be able to get, if you can get this cheaper, it's definitely worth a buy. I mean, to me, if this was $60, $65, that would be, I think $70 or more is probably a little too much for what I'm comfortable paying for something like this. Because I get the feeling this is only about 8 to 10 years old. I could be wrong. But that youth kind of shines when you take your first sip. But yeah, it's definitely worth a chance to me. I'm glad I took the opportunity to do it. Score, I'll give it an 88 out of 100. I think that's more than a fair score for this. Enjoy it for what it is. I don't think even at 71, I would have never had that experience. I've never seen it in my area. I bought this in Colorado. Things are a little more expensive over there in Colorado when you buy whiskeys over there, for the most part. So, not always, but for the most part. The littler towns. And that's where I bought this. But just something I hadn't seen before. I need to get a regular Smokehead. I'll just see what the comparison is between them. It's definitely interesting. I'll go ahead and sign off here. Remember, spirit in your glass ain't running from you. Take your time, sip it, enjoy it. You'll be better for it, as will we all. And if you find it, you like Islay whiskeys, it's worth a chance. You may or may not like it. These things are unpredictable with Islay whiskeys, so it'll have to be something that you've literally got to try before you go any further with that. I suggest you let it set, though. before let oxidize some. It will improve, trust me. All right, I get off here. Everyone have a good evening. I'll talk to y'all later. That's much better. I like that.